A very good morning to my dear students of class 5. Today we will talk about the rest portion of chapter 9 and we will start from waterways. Travel by sea has always been a very important means of transportation between countries, and water transportation mainly depends on boats and rafts. The rafts are floating platforms, okay, and these are constructed by logs or barrels. Now, after the introduction of steam engine, there was the water transportation has totally been changed. Today, many different kind of ship travel in the seas and oceans, and these ships and boats, this means all type of ships and boats are powered by engines, obviously, and different type of ships are there in the seas and oceans. Large cargo ships carry bulky goods. They sail along. Definite heavy and bulky cargo by sea is still cheaper than any other means of transportation. Now, the sea routes begin and end at ports, okay, on the coast of various countries. A number of important sea routes lie across the Atlantic Ocean, connecting Europe and England to America. Now, the North Atlantic route between London and New York is the busiest and the most important route. Keep that in mind. Okay, the North Atlantic route, that is the busiest and the most important route. Then the South Atlantic route between Europe and the South American countries is also one of the busiest ocean routes. Now let's talk about some important canals. Okay, Suez Canal, then the Panama Grate. These type of canals increase the usefulness of waterways. The Suez Canal was opened to traffic in 1865, and the Panama Canal in 1914. The sea route through the Suez Canal connects the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea in the northeast part of Africa. This sea route links the Asian countries with the Western world. Okay, ships can travel through the Suez Canal and reach India from Europe in a very quick, in a very short time. That is the importance of the sea route of Suez Canal. Then we are having the Panama Canal. It connects the Pacific Ocean with the Atlantic Ocean and makes the journey from the west coast of the North America to Europe in a very short time. Then some of the important routes like the North Pacific routes connect the west coast of North America with China, Japan and the Philippines. Now this type of seaway has made international trade easier. Many raw materials and mineral oils can be carried by ships at very cheaper price. This is the importance of the sea route. Now, some of the great seaports of the world are London, New York, San Francisco, then Rio de Janeiro, Singapore, Tokyo, Mumbai, Sydney, etc. In India, some major ports are Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Cochin, Visakhapatnam, etc. etc. Now, not only the seas and oceans, big rivers and lakes are also used as the means of water transportation. The Brahmaputra, Ganga, these are very important waterways of our country. Similarly, the lagoons of Kerala are also used for navigation purposes. Now let's talk about our next topic, that is the airways. Wright brothers of America made the first flying machine, and after many changes, gradually aeroplane came into existence. And this airways, this is the very popular means of transportation, and these are the most recent and fastest means of transport. Okay, and aeroplane can travel across mountains, dense forest, driest and deepest oceans with the same speed and ease. Airplanes are used to travel to places which are otherwise difficult to reach. Means the places where we cannot reach by other means of transportation, we can go to that places by the means of airways. Okay, by using the aeroplanes, helicopter, means by using the means of transportation, that is the airways, we can go to the difficult places. Okay. Nowadays, most of the countries have their own national airlines which provide air service within their country. They may also have the international airlines of their own that provide air services to other countries as well. In India, we have our own. We have our international airports, that is the Air India. Then Indira Gandhi International Airport, it is in Delhi. Sara International Airport is in Mumbai. Then the Minambakkam is in Chennai. Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport is in Kolkata. Okay, and in the worldwide, New York, London, Paris, Moscow, Tokyo, etc. has big, very big airports. Traveling by air is very expensive, but it saves a lots of time because of the speed of transit of their own. By the modern jetliners, passengers and mail can be easily carried from one end of the world to the other in a few days. Except the aeroplanes, nowadays helicopters are often used by the police, firemen and the rescue services throughout the world. In natural calamities like droughts, floods, earthquakes, this type of helicopters are used to drop food packets for the people. Therefore, all the modern means of transport have helped the people of the world to come closer. Okay, so that's about chapter 9, students. Go through the chapter very properly. Okay, and write the question answer in your classwork copy. Thank you.